Hello, eager young minds. Welcome to Fast Math with Teacher One. Today we're going to talk about multiplication of decimals again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's start. Let's start by this problem. I have here 3 and 53 hundredths multiplied by 1 and 25 hundredths. First, you have to ignore all the decimal point and then multiply like whole numbers lang. So this is 5 times, let's start from the right, 5 times 3, and that is 15. So 5 carry 1. And 5 times 5, that is 25. Uh, 25 plus 1, that is 26. Okay, so 6 carry 2, and then 5 times 3, that is 15 plus 2, and that is 17. And then next tayo, so 2 times 3, that is 6, and then 2 times 5, that is 10. So 0 carry 1, and then 2 times 3, that is 6 plus 1, that is 7. Okay, and then 1 times 3, okay, that is 3. 1 times 5, that is 5, and then 1 times 3, another 3. And then in adding and subtracting decimals, you have to add 0 to the empty place value. So add 0 here, and then add 0 here. And then add all the partial products. So 5 plus 0, and that is 5. And then 6 plus 6, that is 12. So 2 carry 1. And then 1 plus 7 plus 3, and that is 11. So 1 carry 1. And then 1 plus 1 plus 7, that is 9, plus 5, and that is 14. So 4 carry 1. And then 1 plus 3, and that is 4. Okay. And now, lastly, you have to place the decimal point based on the total number of decimal places in the factor. So you have to count the decimal places in the factor. So in the first factor, we have 2 decimal places, meaning after the decimal point, there are 2 numbers. So this is 2. And the second factor, there are another 2 numbers after the decimal point. So that is another 2. So the total number of decimal places in our factors are 4, meaning you have to move the decimal point from our product to the right 4 times. So from here, from the right, you have to move 4 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the decimal point is here. Therefore, the product of 3 and 53 hundredths multiplied by 1 and 25 hundredths is 4, and 4,125 ten thousandths. This one. Another example. Okay, I have here 2 and 32 hundredths multiplied by 2 and 31 hundredths. Again, so ignore all the decimal points and multiply the full numbers now. So let's start with 1. 1 times 2, and that is 2. 1 times 3, and that is 3. 1 times 2, another 2. And then 3 times 2, that is 6. Okay, and then 3 times 3, and that is 9. And then 3 times 2, that is another 6. And then 2 times 2, and that is 4. And then 2 times 3, and that is 6. And then 2 times 2, and that is another 4. Okay, and then in adding and subtracting the decimals, okay, you have to add zeros to the empty place values lang. So this is the partial product, add 0 to the empty place values. Okay, add 0 here, and then add the partial product. So 2 plus 0 plus 0, and that is 2. And then 3 plus 6, and that is 9. And then 2 plus 9 plus 4, okay, and that is 5 or 15, carry 1. And that is 1 plus 6 plus 6, and that is 13, or 3, carry 1. And then 4 plus 1, and that is 5. And then lastly, you have to count all the numbers in our decimal place, or the decimal places in our factors. So in our first factor, there are 2 numbers after the decimal point, so that is 2. And the second factor, there are 2 numbers after the decimal point, so that is 2 also. So a total number of 4 decimal place values in our factors, meaning you have to move the decimal point 4 places to the left. From the right, you have to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the decimal point is here, meaning the product of 2 and 32 multiplied by 2 and 31 is just 5 and 3,592 ten thousandths. Okay? And that is Fast Math by Teacher One. Again, thank you, eager young minds, and don't forget to subscribe. See you again on our next video.